Even as we deal with the very real challenges that the global economy is facing right now, elevated inflation, interest rates that are going up, it's important for us to all take real comfort from the reality, which is Canada has a very strong economic foundation as we face these global challenges. And businesses need to know that they can reliably ship their products across the country, across North America, and around the world. And that is why, for our government, for me, being in close contact with the trucking industry is so important, especially now, as the global economy is recovering from the COVID recession, from lockdowns, from supply chain snarls. We fought very hard to protect NAFTA and Canada's trading relationship with the United States. And that is a relationship that absolutely depends on you guys. It depends on truckers moving goods across the border at all hours of the day and no matter what the weather. We really believe in helping great Canadian businesses like this one continue to hire and grow by making it easier for you to attract skilled workers from across the country and around the world. By working together, the federal government, the provincial government, municipalities, workers, and businesses across Alberta, we can make sure that Alberta's economy continues to grow and continues to create even more good middle-class jobs. Look, what happened was wrong, and we need to be clear about that. And from my perspective, I think we need to be especially clear that people who are members of a visible minority and women are perhaps particularly vulnerable. I am conscious that there are a lot of journalists and politicians across the country who have a lot less support than I do, who can face challenging situations. And it is important for all of us to support them. You know, we've been talking a lot today about COVID, about the COVID recession, about how hard those 2 years were, about the extraordinary measures we had to take to keep Canadians healthy and safe and to keep the economy going through that difficult time. It cost a lot of money, and I think that was money well spent. We saved lives and we kept businesses and families going. And I think it is entirely reasonable to say to someone who has $100,000 to spend on a car or a plane, or $250,000 to spend on a boat, you need to pay a 10% tax to help everybody else. I think it is great for Canadians to be successful. It is great for Canadians to be prosperous. I also think that people who are doing really, really well should feel comfortable supporting everybody else.